Let's quickly just review the term and qualification differences, depending if you are in the House of Reps or you're elected to the Senate. So the least desirable of all the elected sort of like federal government positions is within the House of Reps because you essentially are looking at 2-year terms. So you're essentially always fundraising, you're always campaigning because essentially you're elected like every other year. Also, the entire House of Representatives is elected. They have to all stand election at the same time. So, like in November of 2020, this was a House of Reps election year. The entire House of Reps stands for election at the same time. The Senate, considerably more desirable. The term length is even longer than a president. You are elected every 6 years. And one of the primary differences is that instead of all of the Senate sort of being reelected at the same time, they stagger them. So essentially, you're looking at a third of the Senate is up for election every 2 years. And unlike the presidency, there are no term limits for Congress. So you can get elected over and over and over and over again. The minimum age requirement to be a rep is 25, a little bit higher for the Senate. You have to be 30. Residency requirements for the House. You have to be a U.S. citizen for 7 years, and you have to live within the district in which you're being elected from. So again, you don't have to be a natural born citizen. You just have to be a U.S. citizen for at least 7 years, and you have to live in the district in which you are trying to gain election from. And a senator, a little bit more difficult. You have to be a U.S. citizen for 9 years, and you obviously have to live in the state from which you are trying to gain election from.